I remember I told him, this is the king of Santos, and all the players was with the mouth open, say, oh my God, what a player.
The way he plays, he likes to challenge everybody, and he doesn't like to challenge one. He likes to challenge all 11 if it's possible.
When it comes to skills, there's not many better than Neymar.
He's a fantastic footballer, an outstanding player.
Is there more talent than Neymar? I don't know if this exists. More natural.
They're creative, they're imaginative, skills, tricks. Because football is entertainment, and Neymar's an entertainer.
A coisa que eu mais amo na vida é jogar futebol. Cada dia que eu fico longe é dia de sofrimento. Então isso é.
When Neymar made his senior debut for Santos some 15 years ago, he was quickly regarded as one of the most skillful players in the world. At just 17, he was everything you wanted in a winger. Tricky, pacey, creative, and versatile. After 4 years, he would be snapped up by FC Barcelona to form a devastating partnership with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez, the famous MSN. Everyone expected him to win at least one Ballon d'Or. However, as his career comes to an end, there's the unshakable despair of seeing one of the most exciting players in football history fail to live up to expectations, all thanks to a plethora of injuries. Join us in this video as we look into Neymar's career and his unfortunate battles with different kinds of injuries. Born on February 5, 1992 in Brazil, Neymar would go on to become one of the country's most storied players and one of the most iconic players of the past decade. Neymar began playing football as a boy in São Vicente, under the guidance of his father, a former professional footballer who remained a close advisor and mentor throughout his son's career. Having played street and indoor five-a-side football, Neymar joined Portuguesa Santista's youth team in São Vicente, and in 2003, he and his family moved to Santos. There, Neymar, who was already an impressive player, joined the youth academy of Santos FC, the same club for which Brazilian football legend Pelé starred over the majority of his domestic career. At age 14, he had a successful trial with Spain's Real Madrid, but Santos had to increase its spending to retain him. Neymar, a slender-framed, 5'9" forward, was described as supremely confident on the field, with excellent body control, quick reflexes, and explosive speed. He made his first team debut with Santos in 2009. While playing with Santos, he averaged a goal every other match and helped the team win the Libertadores Cup, the most prestigious South American club competition, in 2011. Neymar's many individual honors with Santos included the South American Footballer of the Year title in 2011 and 2012, and a Puskás Award in 2011. In June 2013, Neymar signed a 5-year contract with FC Barcelona after a trade with Santos in exchange for 57 million euros, about $76 million, one of the most expensive soccer transfers in history. 2 years later, he helped Barcelona win the treble. While Neymar was instrumental in Barcelona's success from 2013 to 2017, totaling 105 goals in 186 games with the club across all competitions. It was popularity assumed that he longed to get out of the shadow of teammate Lionel Messi, one of the greatest players in football history. As a result, in August 2017, he sanctioned a move to Paris Saint-Germain, or PSG, for a then-record €222 million transfer fee. The move also made Neymar the highest-paid player in the world at the time, with a €45 million, or $53 million, annual salary. PSG also signed Kylian Mbappé in August 2017. However, Neymar appeared in just 30 matches during his first season with PSG, scoring 28 goals for the club before breaking a bone in his right foot. Though PSG powered to the Ligue 1 title in the 2017-18 season as well as in the 2018-19 and 2019-20 seasons. In 2021, the same year that Messi signed with PSG, Neymar agreed to a contract extension that committed him to PSG until 2025. Neymar, Mbappé, and Messi became one of the most formidable front lines in all of football. It was here that his struggles with injuries became very well pronounced. One of Neymar's earliest significant injuries was during the 2014 World Cup, where he suffered a fractured vertebra after a collision with a Colombian defender. This injury forced him out of the tournament, dealing a major blow to Brazil's chances in their home World Cup. In 2018, Neymar fractured his fifth metatarsal in his right foot while playing for PSG, sidelining him for several months. He re-injured the same metatarsal in early 2019, which kept him out of action during crucial moments in both PSG's and Brazil's campaigns. Neymar has also faced recurring ankle injuries, which have been a persistent issue since 2020, often leading to lengthy absences. His most recent severe injury occurred in 2023, where he tore his ACL and meniscus while playing for Brazil in a World Cup qualifier. In fact, Neymar's injuries meant that he has missed over 100 games for PSG since signing for them in 2017. Here's a breakdown of his injuries. In July 2014, Neymar suffered a significant injury during the FIFA World Cup quarter-final match against Colombia when a knee to his lower back fractured his third vertebra. This injury forced him to miss the rest of the World Cup, with Brazil ultimately eliminated in the semifinals. In December 2017, while playing for PSG, Neymar sprained his right ankle during a league game. Fortunately, it was a minor injury, causing him to miss only one match before returning to the field. However, a more serious injury occurred in February 2018 during a match against Marseille when he fractured the fifth metatarsal bone in his right foot. This fracture sidelined him for the rest of the season, causing him to miss several critical Champions League games and raising concerns about his fitness for the 2018 World Cup. Later in 2018, while on international duty with Brazil, Neymar sustained a minor groin strain in October but recovered quickly, missing just one match. In January 2019, he faced a recurrence of the same fifth metatarsal fracture in his right foot. This re-injury kept him out for 3 months, causing him to miss the Champions League knockout rounds. His injury struggles continued in June 2019, when he tore the ligament in his right ankle during a pre-Copa America friendly. As a result, Neymar missed the entire 2019 Copa America, which Brazil won in his absence. Before we go on, if you loved this video and would love to watch more of this, please subscribe to the channel for the opportunity to do so. In December 2020, Neymar suffered another right ankle sprain during a match against Lyon, causing him to miss a month of play, including 4 games across all competitions. A year later, in November 2021, he sprained his left ankle with ligament damage during a Ligue 1 match against Saint-Étienne. This injury kept him sidelined for over 2 months, impacting his availability for both Champions League and league matches. During the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, Neymar sustained ligament damage to his left ankle in Brazil's opening match. This injury forced him to miss 2 group stage games before he returned for the knockout rounds. In February 2023, he experienced a groin strain in a Liga match with PSG, which caused him to miss a few domestic league games. However, he recovered relatively quickly. Later, in October 2023, while playing in a World Cup qualifier against Uruguay, Neymar sustained a severe injury to his left knee, tearing his ACL and meniscus. This injury required surgery and extensive rehabilitation, which kept him out for a year and impacting the rest of his season. And just when he got back from his injury, he's picked up a muscle injury again. In only his second appearance since his return from a year-long absence, the Brazilian forward Neymar, playing for Saudi Arabia's Al Hilal, was forced off the pitch during the AFC Champions League match against Iran's Esteghlal due to discomfort in the back of his left thigh. However, he hopes the injury is nothing serious. Neymar entered the game in the 58th minute, replacing Abdullah Al-Hamdan, but was visibly in pain and frustrated 29 minutes later. After initially feeling discomfort following a tackle by Zamani, he overstretched his left leg, prompting his substitution by Mohamed Al-Khattani and raising further injury concerns. Following Al Hilal's 3-0 victory with a hat-trick from Serbian Aleksandar Mitrovic, Neymar reassured fans on social media, "It felt like a strong cramp. I'll get tests done and hope it's nothing more," he shared. "It's normal to experience this after a year, the doctors warned me. I need to be cautious and gradually increase my play time," added the Brazilian, who is not registered in domestic competitions due to his ongoing recovery. However, regardless of the injury's severity, Neymar is expected to return on November 26 for Al Hilal's 5th Asian Champions League match against Al Sadd. According to his coach, Jorge Jesus, he will most likely be out for at least 2 weeks. he plays in a position that makes him vulnerable to contact. I believe this is a muscle issue, not related to his knee, and he'll likely be out for at least 2 weeks, he said. Paying him a large fortune on a 2-year deal, Neymar has played just 7 games for Al Hilal, and with just 6 months left on his deal in January, they are ready to cut their losses. According to some reports in the UAE, they are seriously considering not only an exit for Neymar, but terminating his contract, as they have grown tired of his injury issues. They will open the exit door for him in January, and are on the hunt for their next star, although their dream is to poach Al Nassr's Cristiano Ronaldo. The mercurial playmaker has been linked with a number of destinations ever since he went to Saudi Arabia, including Barcelona, with President Joan Laporta wondering about a marquee signing to fill the stands when they return to Camp Nou. Neymar is reportedly keen on a return, but is also open to Inter Miami or Santos. The former would reunite him with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez, while the latter would see him back at his first love. In all, this is a sad ending to an illustrious career that could have been more successful. Beginning with his departure from FC Barcelona and his struggles at PSG, you can't help but wonder if he deserved more than he got. However, when all is said and done, when he finally hangs up his boots, he can rest assured that his legacy in the yellow jersey of the Brazilian national team or that of FC Barcelona cannot be undone.